Guys, you should be able to see it. Okay, we're just gonna wait for the people to come in, and then we'll get started. Chris, how you doing, man? You doing good?
Doing good, ready to boogie down.
Ready to boogie down. What's up, Sep? What's up, Tammy? What's up, Eric? How you guys doing? Hab darauf gewartet. Willkommen. Danke, dass ihr gewartet hast. Danke, dass du gewartet hast. Shalom, guys. Hello, Chaos. Hi, Kermit. How you guys doing? Hello, Sep. Hello, Krish. No talks. Yep. No talks. Evening Sep from England. Hello, mate. How are you? Durut Sep.
Oh, here we go again. The fucking British accent.
Like Zada. Thank you for liking the stream, Mobile. I appreciate that. Good evening. Hello, Birdman. Hello, Iton Ben. The game is on. The game is on. He says, Shadowman says, hello, mate. How are you? I said, I'm done for today. I want to just eat dinner and want to chill. That's good, man. Glad to be a part of your chilling sesh. Kickoff. Getting closer, fella. I gotta stop reading his chat with a British accent, but I can't stop myself. Seb, you all right? I'm all right. I'm a bit tired physically, not mentally as much. I was kind of saving my battery before the stream went up, so now I'm getting the engine to roar, getting the engine to به سلامتی مذاکره لغو شد. به نظرت کی حمله میشه؟ We'll talk about that in a second. موبایل جون در موردش صحبت میکنیم. الان منتظرم همه بیان که شروع کنیم در موردش حرف کنیم. Hey Seb, I was looking for you all morning. Well, you found me now. You are here. Thank you for looking though. Thank you for looking. You need cookies. They keep you up. They keep you fit. They keep you fit. I don't know if cookies keep people fit. I think you get a little bloated when you eat them. You keep doing what you do. I most probably sound like that anyways. See, I read it with my normal voice. Hey, Kimberly. Hi. How you guys doing? Well, guys, not even 24 hours later than our last stream. And as you can notice below the screen, the talks have collapsed or are heavily collapsing around back out of any sort of negotiation. Now, we don't know if this is going to come back on the table again. Again, this whole situation has been kind of a weird, scratch my head type of thing. We don't know if they're going to come back up again. Hopefully not. We're not going to see that. I don't think we're going to see that, but anything is possible. We didn't think that the negotiations would turn into stuff like this. But if we look at the nothing ever happened scale, which we've seen on the bottom right of the screen, you guys can see what's going on. I don't do intro videos. I like you guys come in, always say hi, and then I don't want you guys to be like hi, and then I don't reply to it. So I like to say hi to people. Chris is joining me today, guys. Chris is here. Guys, say hi to Chris. So put up the video for like a 9-inch. Well, oh yeah, I just read that. What? I'm stupid. Hi Ali, how you doing? I'm pissed. I was gonna sleep proper tonight, thinking nothing's gonna happen till Friday, but the cavalry might be on their way. Damn it. Well, it's good. We're good. I don't think anybody likes having these sleepless nights, but I mean, it's just for me. It was always a part of it. It was always a part of it. There was a sleepless nights before, and even if I got more involved, I got more crazy. Sales kiss. Not complaining, he says, Mike. Where's Chris from down south in the States? Chris, you want to tell them where you're from?
I did. I am from Kansas, actually.
Kansas. Beautiful. Sure love Kansas. um, Someone said, "Hey Chris, we always appreciate your inputs." Yeah, we do. We appreciate them. Hexeth is deploying United States infantry into the U.S., and the USS Bush is on its way. Holy! So, if that's true, if the Bush is on his way, I'm gonna give you guys a little shock real quick. What if we have to wait for the Bush to get there? What if we wait a couple weeks just for the Bush to get there? God. Oh man. Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't have to wait for the Bush. Being a little pessimistic as of late. I don't know if you guys have noticed, and this roller coaster of a news has been crazy. You think Iran might preemptive strike on the U.S. and Israel and U.S. bases? As scary as that sounds, and as horrible as that sounds, yes, yes, yes. Very scary. Very, very, very scary. Very scary, dude. There's nothing that's when it comes to the preemptive strike of what they'll be doing. Oh man. But U.S. is prepared, and so is Israel. But it's just scary because we don't know what they're going to preemptive strike with, because they've been hearing on that side that it's going to be clean and one and done. Dirty bomb. And that's what I'm afraid of. Mostly over Israel. I think my worry has been the most of the people of Israel and everybody living there. They're gonna be like, oh, no proxies. We just get rid of whole of Israel and Palestine together. How about that? They're gonna do some crazy shit like that. I mean, they killed 80,000 of their people in 48 hours, and that's their own people. If we technically not their own people, because we know they're not even really Iranian. I read the evil peasant got info that the Abraham carrier. Have you heard anything about it? I don't know who the evil peasant is or anything about the Abraham Lincoln as of the update as of late, but we'll definitely tap into that as the stream goes out. Hallo alle und Sepp und Chris. Hallo an Helmut. Wie geht's dir, Bruder? Aiton Ben says clear. I don't know, but I've already warned my husband to be careful and keep safe. Yeah, these are times where he needs to be careful, but I'm pretty sure he is going to be careful. At the end of the day, he's trained. He knows what he's doing.
Sep, I'm going to answer one of these questions real quick. Tucci said on his program that Germans put on high alert. Take his news with a grain of salt. He puts out fake information out there.
Sometimes, yes, but we don't know. We will confirm that high alert thing as we go on. We don't really report on thumbnails of other people. Not thumbnails, just the title of their stream. We don't take that as credibility over here. He might have something in his thumbnail, in his what do you call it? The name of the stream that might be indifferent to what he actually reports on. That's why we take those with a grain of salt. We've seen in the past some slight clickbaity stuff. That's why I personally have taken the respect to my people. I don't report on the thumbnail headers and what he puts on. But that might be true. But yeah, just heads up. Hello everyone. Sep, I miss you. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Linda. I miss you too, and I missed everybody here. 19 hours since we've last seen each other. Someone said Tusi said on his program, Ramstein Germany put on high alert. That's what. Okay, we'll look into that. We'll look into that. I'll definitely confirm that. See if it's true or not. Guys, 3 C5s left FD Bragg last night, heading to the Middle East. I tracked them last night. That's Braille's Media. doing independent research. We appreciate everybody, part of our team or not part of our team, that is doing independent research there and looking at stuff themselves. You guys are the reason that true and real news gets out there. A lot of sleeper cells in Germany. It's true. This is true. This is very true. This is big facts. All right. Okay, now you guys are talking to each other. Okay. All right. While you guys are catching up with each other in the chat, I'll catch everybody up who just came in. The negotiations with Iran have failed. Iranian officials have pulled themselves out of the deal, and the deal went something like this. It's going to be either like this or nothing. Iran replied with, then it's going to be nothing. And they stood up and left. The negotiations didn't even take place in Oman. There were some conversations about what they're going to be negotiating about. The U.S. wanted to handle multiple aspects of the deal regarding nuclear, uranium enrichment, nuclear, ballistic missiles, proxy funding, so far and so forth. It seems like Iran was willing to only do one of them. And the rest of them, they didn't want to do. And for the U.S., it was important that every aspect and every one of those points got talked about over. And yeah, that didn't seem to happen. That's what I've heard, is that the bases in Germany have been put on high alert. Well, we know that Germany is a NATO ally. And we do know that the NATO will most likely get involved with this battle. So, yeah. When Ramstein is on high alert, we can expect something in the Middle East from the USA. That's from Chaos. If we have anybody in Germany close to the Ramstein base and you hear stuff above your house or in and out close, please let us know. I know we had an Iranian viewer pretty close to Ramstein. And so let us please know. Und für unsere deutsche Freunde, wie gesagt, wenn ihr in der Nähe von das Ramstein Militär-Facility seid, bitte schreibt in den Chat, ob ihr irgendwas hört. Flugzeug, Alarm oder was auch immer. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, was man genau hören kann, aber falls ihr irgendwas hört, bitte teilt es mit uns. Danke sehr. Tata is saying, Iran Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says nuclear talks with Washington are scheduled to be held in Muscat around 10 a.m. on Friday. The Iranians have been denying that the negotiation has failed, but again, from the Reuters, we heard that the negotiations are still on. So we're still confused. We're scratching our head a little bit as to what's going on there. We don't know, though. We do not know. Well, quick look on flight radar. This is with the military filter going on. We see a lot of planes over here in the UK, military planes. As to why we're seeing this many, I could not tell you. There's one from the United Air Force and so far and so forth. But we've seen them do some exercises. These are mostly flying schools and such. Over at Germany, again, we're seeing a lot of flights. Two right here that have taken off. Is Ramstein here? Yeah, this is Ramstein. So it seems like what Mr. Tusi reported on was correct. We'll give the flowers where the flowers are right. It seems like the location is on high alert. Ramstein base is definitely on some sort of move. They're doing something. We see two flights taking off from close to Ramstein, and more U.S. also up. We see a Black Hawk here, a SAR UAV, and more German flights here, and two here. So we definitely see a lot of movement over at Germany. And to the north of Germany, we also see two flights right here. We're not confused. They're going to procrastinate like normal and draw it out. It'll amount to nothing. Like amount to nothing, or amount to nothing from the Iranian side. There are more fighter jets being sent from United States today. I will answer one of our Iranian viewers, Mobile M, asked me if we're going to see a strike tonight. No, I don't think so. I do not think so. There might be some breaking news that is coming out. I'm not sure that we have this weird flight, misconfigured or broken transponder, and it's took off from the thingy. But again, remember, guys, the Roxy just came out and said that the deal is still on. Sep, look at the NATO base on the border of Germany and Holland. Yeah, we're looking at it here.
Hey, Seb, wanted to
Yeah.
let you know that our U.S. drone is up over Qatar.
Okay, we'll look at that shortly. This is the border between Germany and Holland. Netherlands, for those people that prefer the other name. From the beginning, we knew that the talks would fail. Yeah, I mean, I said it multiple times. I was confused as to why even talks would be had if we know that it's going to fail. That's weird. This is weird. This names. Let me fix that. So while flight radar is being weird, we're going to look at domestic flights and commercial flights. Same group, same category. We're seeing a lot of flights in the Middle East region. The border of Iraq and Iran seems to be busy as ever, with more flights going to south than there are to north. In the past, I've reported that was weird, but on second look, as I'm seeing, it seems to be like a daily occurrence thing. I just didn't catch up on it. I catched up on it late. So disregard my comments in the past about it being weird that a lot of flights were going to south instead of to north. Now, flight radar is doing things and stuff. Why? I'm not sure. We know that there was a outage not long ago on flight radar. 80% of the flights just suddenly disappeared. Did a little David Copperfield, poof, out of here, and it was gone. So, is this spyglass? No, it's not spyglass. I have to set up spyglass, but maybe we'll set up spyglass for those more sensitive times. Right now it's not that. I mean, it's sensitive, but we have to see what it like. Trump always chickens out. Doesn't seem like he is. Genetic assassin. Doesn't seem like Trump is checking right now. He just told the Ayatollah, be careful. That's what he said. I was gonna do the accent, but I'm tired. So that footage of I-28 flying over Tehran. I'm curious if that's gonna shit down drones and cruise missiles, or is it gonna act like a jammer or STH? If anybody knows what a Russian Mi-28 that has been recently transported, these are pretty new Russian helicopters being sent to Tehran. If anybody knows the details on those, please share it with us either on Discord or in the chat. I will read it. Make sure to tag me though.
Seb, this is coming out of World War III Monitor an hour ago. So this ties to that Germany. Germany will run 24/7 operations due to high military movements.
There you go. Germany is on high alert. High alert. I'll be back, guys. I'll leave you guys with Chris for a second. Give me a second.
We also got some more news coming in from China. Beijing is saying it has supplied strategic radar systems to Iran for the first time. China states it does not seek conflict in the Gulf, but it's not afraid of it. Beijing adds it will not allow any foreign power to intimidate, pressure, or source it.
Want the smoke, huh? They want the smoke, huh, chat? China wants the fucking smoke.
Steph, I told you we've seen them cargo planes from Russia and China dropping shit. Well, now you got full information that they did supply Iran with radars.
Yeah, they were supplied them with quite a bit of interesting radars. Up to 300 kilometers, they're able to track B-2s and B-52s. That's just what China claims, but also China claims you buy this product and it's not going to break within a week, and they all breaks. That's Chinese build quality for you. So if you've bought
Chinese
stuff from
quality.
China before that says made in China, put the same mindset to these radars. Mike said China's radar are as good as my man's microwave. Don't worry. Okay. Well, there you go. عراقچی گفت جمعه مذاکره میکنه. گه میخوره. I'll look at that post in a second. Let me see. Let me see what that post is about.
Interesting. So, this is Iran's president. Iran president says it prefers Iran to be bombed than giving up on those tools that are keeping his grip on the Iranian people.
Well, must be speaking from a bunker. You know, got to be speaking from a bunker. 510 Oakland, California, checking in. Thank you, Alex, for checking in. That's got Gochor.
Hello, Linda.
Go ahead, Chris. I think Chris wants to say. Chris, you want to say something more? Okay. I think we lost Chris. All right. So again, Abbas
Hey,
Arakchi.
Seb, what is it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Seb, what does he or she mean by yes, it's back on, but he just posted it?
Who? Who?
The somebody underneath Linda's when she said hi.
It's back on. He's just posted it. Oh, it's talking about the negotiation. Because Abbas Arakchi just said nuclear talks with United States are scheduled in Muscat on about 10 a.m. Friday. I'm grateful to our Omani brothers for making all necessary engagement. This came out of Abbas Arakchi. So one side is saying the deals are off. One side is saying that they're not. There's why my title was titled the way it is, because I see this shit coming from a mile away. There's gonna be people saying this and that. This is 14 minutes ago, by the way, from Abbas Arakchi. Again, you can go to his X and check it out for yourself. It's ARAGHCHI. Make sure if you have a Twitter account, tell them a big fuck you in the comments. And yeah. So if you check his latest tweet, he says, once again, I'll repeat it for the people. This just came in, and this kind of conflicts with what we've been hearing from the U.S. side. It's saying that the negotiations were off, and now he's saying that the negotiations are on. And I quote, he says, nuclear talks with the United States are scheduled to be held in Muscat on about 10 a.m. Friday. I'm grateful to our Omani brothers for making all this necessary arrangements. An official in the White House confirms there will be talks between the U.S. and Iran in Oman on Friday. Source, news station. Well, what a roller coaster, right? Do we give this the 12-day war that deals Iran? Is this a bait from the United States to tell them that there's something on like they've done in the past? But here's the thing, Oman is involved. And yeah, seems like they were waiting for someone to go. I'm joking. They weren't waiting for me, but definitely seems weird. The situation definitely seems weird. Again, here we go with the same roller coaster shit going up and down and stuff happening. Hi, Zip. Hi, Chris. Says Jao Castano. Hello to you, friend. Trump had jets on his desk today! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So Trump said deals are off, and Arakchi said it's still on. That's what I need a nap, says Nick. You should go take that nap. It's on and off. It's on and off. It goes on and on and on. Okay, well, seems like the deal is back on. Let me update this breaking news thing over at the
All right,
bottom.
fairly honest with you guys, I honestly don't think the deal's on, especially with Trump saying that leader of Iran should be worried right now.
But this did came out after Trump said that, so it's really weird, right? It's a whole clown show. They're doing emoji wars with drones. They're fucking doing this and that. It's annoying. It's annoying. Hope it's all well with you and your family, Tammy, says Ida. Ida Gibson. Um, there are jets in the air too. Yeah, we don't know what to believe. Yeah, we don't know what to believe. We genuinely don't know what to believe. But that's why you always take even everything you hear with a grain of salt. I don't personally like to necessarily jump in with both feet unless I'm seeing military movement. And I've learned this in the past. Good evening, Seb. In Greek NATO air base in Creta was transferred anti-missile system from mainland. That's ground underground news and Oisint, basically, at this point. Report from one of our viewers, Petros. Karstoma Petros, thank you for your collaboration and helping us with this case. Ayda, to respondem diye. So, so far, we're all safe. Huh? So far, seems everything is still diplomatic. It seems they're going back to diplomacy. Really weird though. Maybe they're trying to make Trump seem bad by saying one thing on TV and then another. Maybe they did this so that Trump goes on live TV and says something and then they can spin that. Some dirty games like that. Could it be, guys? Israel is having a security meeting tomorrow. This is true. I was going to report on that. Netanyahu is having an emergency security meeting tomorrow, or I don't know if it's today, but it's definitely within the next 24 hours, and it's an emergency meeting. And supposedly the details are going to be about Iran. We'll find out about that through movement, not through what was said. Any new emojis from the desert? Nope. The art wars have come to an end. It will happen on Saturday. Well, have to wait and see. We're on the 4th of February. Emergency meeting could happen tonight still. It's just 2 hours from now until tomorrow. So, yeah. But I doubt we see instant action from those types of meetings.
Hey,
But
Seth, this is coming out 34 minutes ago after what Trump just said. And Irene, a member of the Parliament, however you say that,
Parliament, yeah.
in an appeal to his foreign minister, Mr. Arachi, we expect a preemptive attack on the enemy, not negotiations.
Hmm. So
So
they're
again,
coming out
there's
and
still a
saying
lot
that
of
they're going to do
confusion
a
out there that
preemptive
if
strike.
negotiations are still on the table or not.
It's weird, guys. It's weird. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a low vote. We're going to take a low vote, as we always do when it comes to this stuff. Since this is such a weird question, this is such a weird situation. We're going to take a low. We're going to take a low poll and see what you guys think regarding this. Because on one hand, you know, on one hand we're seeing dissidents because on another we're seeing this. I see a Hassan did it low. Click baby. Thumbnail. Fuck you, Hassan. All right. Let's take a vote. All right, let's get this. All right, guys. New poll just dropped. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Will the negotiations between Iran and USA take place? Go ahead and vote and tell me what you think.
Yeah. Also, Sep, I was reporting that on too. What just Tyler just said. We do have a Germany drone in the air. Greece, actually, my fault.
We'll check that out right now.
Call sign is UCO2.
This is the Greek UAV. It just took off. And yeah. And then we got two other drones. You have this. Drone 2. Let's see if that has anything. Then we see these two tankers going back over to Germany. Um, then we have another. Oh, this is just the same one. Or do we have two drones right now? No, it's just one. We have one Greek drone. Saw M54 posted on one of the Cyprus. The what? Cyprus and their alerts were activated. Interesting.
Seb,
Lovely
I got some more
Canadian.
news coming from ABS. We
Yeah.
do have a B-1 Lancer airborne. Again, that's a bomber from the U.S. It seems to be flying. Well, actually, so it took a previous path. Uh, it flew on the coast of Louisiana and is now back over Shreveport. And we also have two B-52s airborne at the same time.
Well, I don't think this is gonna happen tonight, personally. But we'll take a vote. We'll take a vote. I'd love to be proven wrong. Shit, I'd pay to be proven wrong right now. I'd give an arm and a leg to be proven wrong that tonight something happens. But something tells me we're not gonna see anything tonight, especially with Wetcop still being in the region. Or if he just took off in one of those GTA San Andreas jetpacks, he put it on his back and just flew back. I don't see anything. Chris, the others didn't hear you. Go ahead and report that. You guys worried about the two B-52s airborne? Chris, two. Is it confirmed that we have two B-52s airborne right now?
Yeah, it's confirmed we do have two B-52s airborne. Again, these were call sign is 0. Ooh, that's also concerning. Call signs are nothing but zeros on, I believe, both of them. Yeah, on both B-52s.
All right. Well, that's that. We'll see if
And also, we do have a B-1 Lancer, and those are, again, bombers.
yeah. And we have a Black Hawk helicopter airborne in Turkey right now. That's another thing. We have the Poseidon doing stuff here. We have this one doing stuff here. It seems like it's gonna go back for a landing since this transponder is weird. The Greek UAV is still here. The the IAI Heron UAV is still there. Still in the air. Should I take a vote on this? Let's just talk. Let's just okay, use your words, guys. Everybody, lurkers or anything in the chat. This is your moment. I want to see what you guys think. Because I'm saying it's not tonight. 2 words. You put in the chat tonight or not tonight. If you think, you guys know what it's for. So if anything's gonna happen tonight or not tonight. Let's see. I would take a traditional poll, but we got a poll going on right now. So we'll wait for that. But go ahead and use your words. Let's see what you guys think. Is it gonna be tonight or not tonight? Rebel says tonight. Sean says not tonight. No. That's what I think. I don't think it's tonight. Linda says tonight. The Defendress says, not tonight. Chaos said, possible everything at the moment, Sep. Mannytap says no. Shaw says, holy shit. Sham says tonight. Kermit says tonight. Petro said, recon drone for immigration. Don't look at that drone. It's everyday drone. Okay. So that drone is there just to catch illegal immigrants sneaking into Greece. Greece is like kind of the pedestal for immigrants to get into Europe. And then we have like three tonights back to back from Helmut, Nassim, and Tax, and then one not tonight from Savage Yoki, and then Sam Shalsam says tonight. Paul says not tonight. Critter says tonight. Nick says I said now, not tonight. Mandy says no. Angel Dutch Lady says tonight. Berman says not tonight. Tammy said possibly tonight. Kimberly says tonight. Vocal Guy says tonight. Sunny says not tonight. Mr. Serrano says honestly not tonight unless they keep pushing about an hour. They surrendered our ships with speedboats again. They're trying to provoke. Sean says, I really hope so, chat. Ida says tonight. Chaos says maybe tonight, maybe not. Jao says maybe. Stan Shalson says tonight. And yeah, so I think I caught up with that. Yeah. I have no sound. What? Did my mic give up? Listen. No, is my mic on? Do we not have audio? Let's check. Is audio gone? I think it's Ida. Ida, someone tell Ida in the chat she needs to restart her stream. I think it's I hear you.
So,
Well,
Sep, there's quite a few misunderstandings here going around. This came out 57 minutes ago. The IRGC quotes their informed source saying that the issue was not the location or the talks. The issue was that the Americans keep changing their position by the hour.
I don't think that's true. So that issue got resolved now. I don't know.
Again, so this is Monitor X is 44 minutes ago. Israel believes that U.S. attack on Iran is imminent. Israel Army Radio.
That's what. Okay. World War III monitor, huh?
No, it's not World War III. It's Monitor X.
Monitor X. Okay. World War III monitor said on Twitter. He says President Trump said we support the protesters in Iran and the country is in a state of chaos. That's a quote from President Trump. Shout out President Trump for mentioning the protesters after these past few days. Okay, all branches of the Iranian armed forces enter state of alert. That's also from World War III monitor. So they're alert. Iran is scared. Everybody is weary. Yeah, go ahead.
Where are you saying that they agreed to negotiations? So far, I'm seeing that they have not agreed to negotiations again. Because Trump's already given one
Iranian
chance.
sides. Yeah, I'm aware. I reported the U.S. said that the deal is off, but then on the Iranian side, it says, yeah. Kermit says U.S. presidential doomsday plane airborne out of airbase, home of United States Strategic Commands. The United States nuclear forces are busy today preparing for contingency with Iran. Let's check for the source of that. Take that with a grain of salt. And more people are coming in saying that. Yeah.
He is right. Use it. The U.S. presidential doomsday plane is airborne. There's no call sign.
Can we track that? Where is it? Holy.
I believe it's shit. It just came out of Office, so.
Someone tell us where that is. I'll click on it. We'll keep an eye on it on a tab, see where it goes. So the doomsday plane is up. Tuffy. Is the USA, here's a question for the Gen Zs. Is the US aura farming or will they do something? Aura farm or for real? I don't think it's aura farm, but they put that shit up though. Watch also plane over Athens and Anatov. Strange. Is that the Russian Anatov? We see these two illusions going to the car as they always go. Cutlet on the menu tonight. Hey, Mike. Hey, nice translation. I forgot that's what it's called. Cutlet. Yeah. Because the actions towards the U.S. Navy from the IRGC yesterday and afterwards Trump set the regime in Iran, maybe the waiver strike. Yeah. Negotiation talks is just stall for time to set up Patriots defense. That's why so many cargo planes flying in and out. Yeah, I mean, we see a lot of cargo planes. Yeah, what is the Doomsday Plane? Chris, I'm going to let you explain what the Doomsday Plane is and what it's
So
used
the
for. Go ahead,
presidential
Chris.
doomsday plane again is where Trump can command the military from that plane if something was to happen.
And we know, sorry guys, I'm moving around my kitchen a little bit. I got to get some Coca-Cola Light. Shout out Coca-Cola Light. This stream is not sponsored by now. Hit me up though. I'm joking. The Doomsday Plane is sort of kind of early warning sign, I would say. But we have to see. We have to see if things develop. But the Doomsday Plane is up. I'll go report that real quick for my job. I'll be right.
So there are reports saying that Iran's chief of staff says Tehran has shifted its military doctrine from defense to offense. So that means they could strike first if they had to.
All right. We're back. You tell. I don't know what that is. Chris, where the drones at, mate? What drones? I can show you all the drones that we know. We see a U.S. drone, the Greek drone here. That's for illegal immigration and such not. Then we have another Unident drone right here. It's not drawing anything or anything. Oh, today we have a little Pac-Man. It's a Pac-Man, guys. A horribly drawn Pac-Man. 9 out of 10 on this art. What do we give them? What do you think about this art?
Hold on, I'm checking your live stream right now. Step, don't move it.
Take your time. What do you guys give this little Pac-Man guy? It's pretty drawn pretty bad. Mouth is too much. Its mouth is too wide. Looks like a chick waiting to be fed. I don't know what I think about this. It's not. I expect better. We're getting 6, 3, getting 7. Being generous here. 2, 8.
Nah, bro, that shit's horrible. I give that shit a 1.1.
That's bad. We expect the U.S. military to be better in the art wars. The art wars have been a side thing going on between Iran and the U.S. Last night we saw a hourglass that looked like a butterfly more than it looked like an hourglass. After it's taking off. It was just charging up. It did a little Sonic the Hedgehog circles. So that's that. This might be a part of an art piece, though. We don't know. They might draw something. They might not. He might draw something now. Rookies. That's Pac-Man. Said Pac-Man.
Dude, where the fuck is that drone going? It just hit the gear and passed the beer around
It
it.
usually does this. It either stays here or it does that. Or that might be a glitch from flight radar. We don't know yet. But we don't see any Iranian UAVs. And honestly, we're not seeing a huge presence of military on flight radar for reasons. And you guys know what those reasons are. After transponder turned off. But most likely after tonight's stream, I'll be setting up Spyglass, which is an app that allows us to even track military flights with their tracker turned off. That's what people have
Hey,
told
want to give you a rundown. There were just strikes in Syria from America on ISIS. Again, there were strikes just on Syria against ISIS from America.
Shout out America for getting rid of evil. USA wants to have breakfast in Tehran. Yeah, kelle pacha. That's what they want. Kelle pacha, Ayatollah. I now hear Pac-Man sound. I suppose it's
How
going
about
after
you guys? But Iran's about to get a rude awakening.
Yesterday, a drone painted a timer in the air. It was looked more like a butterfly, guys. And I was trying to think what a butterfly means. Um, and like, see the other side. So it could be two things. It could be two things. It could be an hourglass or a butterfly. Now, butterfly, hourglass means time is running out. Butterfly means something is born anew, beautiful. So it goes in a cocoon and then it comes out like a butterfly. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking. Because it did look like a butterfly more than it did hourglass. It had weird.
Except we also have a Russian VIP in the air just left Moscow.
Oh, not seeing that on flight radar, but it might show up
Call
on flight
sign
radar.
call sign is RWZ1115.
There you go. Russian VIP in air right now. As long as my phone is silent, I'm sure nothing will happen. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Now, Birdman, I like that. They'd be stupid
Okay.
as hell to do that, but that doesn't mean they won't. He replied,
Welcome in, Tata.
come in,
Ja,
Tata.
ich
Tata's here in
Kev
VC. Let me boost your
here.
audio up, Tata.
Hi. Look, please, Deutschland.
Hello, everybody in
Two.
Deutschland. Look at
Ja,
Deutschland, you said?
ja, Kaiserslautern. Who is Remstein Airways?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. We see two flights right here. We see a Hercules,
Ja,
and
Turkey. Another one. Nor make circle preparing to landing.
I don't see it. I see a drone, but I only see two right here on flight radar. We'll look at it domestically close to Ramstein and see if we see anything. Now, this is hard. This is really hard to try and find Ramstein here. Let me see. Is it this? So it's this here. Okay, so this one is gonna make a landing. One of them is gonna make a landing. I think this is the one.
look,
And do we have any more flights here? No, that's about it. That's about it. Commercial flights. We still see a huge line coming in into the border of Iraq and Iran. So nothing there, nothing much. We doubt that this is gonna. I personally doubt that it's not gonna be tonight. I said that it's not gonna be tonight. A lot of you said it's gonna be tonight. A lot of you. The majority of you said it's gonna be tonight. But I don't think so. I think Iran is just playing like a weird little game right now. This week, the negotiation might still even be on the table. Um, some way, shape, or form. I don't know. They might be scared. They might have said something, and then they might have been back on it. Or this might be a tactic from Arakchi to come in and be like, "Oh, the dealers are on. Americans are just lying. Don't believe them." So that they kind of take the spotlight as to like who's telling the truth. Because we know that America wants to deal with this diplomatically, and they might have said something to get a word out of Trump, see what he says, or even bait them into a strike so they can play the victim card. We've been assuming that they want to play the victim card really bad. Really bad. I mean, they're ready to play that victim card. So it's all just a matter of waiting and seeing how this develops. Again, Iran airspace busy with everything that's going on. We're not seeing much. And yeah, so that's about that. Let me do this real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. How's your day been? My day has been okay. It's very exhausting. I was out doing a lot of stuff, and my body hurts a little bit, just a little bit. Didn't stretch before I started moving a lot of stuff, so I'm eating the poo of it right now. And yeah,
So,
I did
Seth, I
consume that.
guess there's rumors coming out now that a that the talks are still on for Friday. Well, they just re-agreed for talks.
Well, the U.S. and Iran have re-agreed for the talks on Friday. So, nothing tonight, I think. Reported for based on the thumbnail. What are you talking about? What the thumbnail is? There's no thumbnail. The thumbnail says the secular Iran. What are you talking about? Anyways, stupid people, man.
Yeah,
I do
honestly, I don't
believe
believe that either.
I don't believe that, he says. Okay, well, night is still young. Yeah, but we know. We know that we knew that it was, again, I'd love to be proven wrong, but I don't think nothing's gonna happen.
Okay, so this is came out 33 minutes ago. Following heavy pressure from the leaders of Arab and Muslim countries, the United States has agreed to hold their talks in Oman on Friday.
Well, that's it, guys. We're gonna end the live. The conversation has ended. The negotiations, nothing's gonna happen. No, I'm just kidding. We're not. We're gonna stick along a little bit, definitely a little bit. But if things do develop, I mean, we'll be back online. But I mean, with that news coming out, then I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And even if they find a solution about nuclear, they will disagree about ballistic missiles and proxy. But that's what we thought they disagreed on. America wanted to deal with a bunch of other points, and now it's being said no. Witkoff was planning to leave the region. Now I guess he's staying. Timing is everything. Remember, they were having talks with Iran and Israel struck them. I will be cautious on that. Yeah. Yeah, the nothing ever happened scales dropped down from a 31% to 20%. So let's refresh that though. Whoa! Up to 35. Holy, jump scared me. It's still pretty low on. Oh, never mind. It just debated us. Okay. I think the news about I think the AI is getting confused about the, because it's looking at all of Twitter and multiple sources are reporting on each side, so they're kind of confused. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Interesting though, definitely interesting little time that we have here. We have 4 conditions. They already said no. Stall tactic. We don't know who's using the stall tactics. But yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna keep it honest. I do think there is potential for stuff happening tonight. And I would sit here and monitor the region. But Chris, you wouldn't mind taking over for a little bit, right? While I do some work stuff, right? Chris? I don't think Chris is here. Well, if anybody part of our mod team would like to join VC and take reins
Whoa,
on this
Seth,
team.
I am here.
Okay, Chris is here. Okay, he was just muted. Sep, don't go. Sep. I do have to do some work stuff, but I'll be back if there is anything going on regarding the region. Again, I've had a really long day. And I'm dealing with a headache and like my body hurts. And I'm afraid if I sit here and deal with all of this, then I'm gonna put the work stuff.
Bomb, Iran. Bomb, Iran.
We have to wait to see if that song is gonna, take place. But no, work can wait. Don't go. Chris is not going. Chris is still here, and Tata is still here, and maybe we'll get Dusty too. I'll definitely put it in mod chat that if anybody would like to join VC and take hold of the stream while I go and deal with some stuff, maybe for an hour, maybe for 2.
You are on speakers right now. Please don't sing. Oh man.
All right.
You
Of
just
course,
ruined my
there's
fun.
not gonna be any deal with the devil. It all boils down to logistics. Well, we just have to wait and see. I am going to leave the stream on domestic flights, and I will be back at a later time. And I'll restart the stream if anything happens with a newer title. I'm gonna update this title to negotiations filled with Iran. Um, see you later, Sep. See you later.
Sweet home Alabama.
Okay, titles has been updated. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll leave you guys with Chris. Good luck, and if anything happens, I'll be back instantly. I'll definitely be monitoring the situation.
All right, Linda, y'all want some updates? All right, so reports are still coming in that the nuclear talks will be Friday and it'll start at 10 a.m. Also, this is coming out 25 minutes ago. Breaking: the U.S. has dropped the demands on Iran's missile program and informed the Iranian officials that talks can go ahead. If the deal is reached, Nick, I honestly believe that a deal won't be reached. And the talks on Friday will be only on nuclear issues. It will not be on no ballistic missiles or other missiles that they have. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to use the restroom and get something to drink. Is the doomsday plan up? I honestly have no idea, but I can check real quick. Sep, we got some more news coming in. Army fighter jets have taken off in southern Iran. This came out just 10 minutes ago. A car explosion in the city of Israel. Again, a car explosion is in the city of Israel. The incident has so far resulted in one fatality. For you want to what happened in Israel? A car explosion have been heard in Israel with one fatality confirmed so far. I'm looking into it right now.
This I send you a video.
Tata, thank you. Okay, guys, so it is confirmed there was a car explosion in Israel. Tata just sent me a video of it. Linda, I cannot reset SEP's flight radar, or else I would. It's in our Discord in the mod chat. Chaos, we cannot give you the video without Tata's permission. Guys, I'm still here. I'm just lurking in the background. News seems to be quiet. I'm gonna start timing out, people. Y'all better respect each other in chat.